Hello. I'm going to sit down in front of this camera and I'm going to speak. I'm going to say what's on my mind, what's been bothering me. These things, they keep bugging me, nagging at me. They make me want me to speak out and say something. But you can't just go to the street and yell out this idea that you have and you'll be seen as insane. Nuts, especially if it isn't structured, you don't have a following behind you. So I'm going to make this video. This is for me. Try and get my idea out there. These ideas, these things, these issues, these concepts, put these out there on this thing called YouTube. It's insanity, where everyone puts these videos. The likelihood of anyone actually watching this is so slim. But it's for me more than it's for you. Remember that if I make any more videos after this and put it up there, they're all for me. I'm selfish. I'm a selfish person. I'm gonna make these videos for me. They're all for me. And if you benefit from these ideas, then hooray. I look out at the world and I see how everything is structured in this way that keep people on the bottom closer to the bottom even they move up one notch. And they keep the people on the top at the top. They can fall right to the bottom. But the likelihood of it isn't likely. We see this world that we built for everyone, but it's not for everyone. It's the people on the top get to enjoy the greatest benefit, and the people on the bottom get to enjoy the scraps that are put there. We get to see the world from their perspective, but no one sees the world from our perspective. They see it from this world of these people who own the media. The people who own the voice. They get to speak, and that's what our perception of it all is what these higher people are. People on the bottom are less heard. We could as a people could take this and go, no, this is not the way it's supposed to work. We've been tricked into this. Stuck in this area where everything is provided for us, and where we have these securities as we got police officers, we got firefighters, we got insurances, we got all this stuff that's, it's there, it's our protection. And if we don't have this protection, we'd feel insecure. We'd feel afraid. So we built this, and then we made it in such a way that the power can be taken and abused. And we can't do anything about it because we're too afraid, because we cannot lose these protections and know that what we build up won't be completely lost if some dramatic event occurs, because we realize that life is a very fragile thing. And what can we really do? There's a lot we could do, but we'd have to give up securities. Are we really willing to give up securities? It's a hard question for me even. Honestly, don't know if I'd be willing to give up securities. Not until I knew the act was far enough along that, we'd be able to actually do something. That giving up these securities wasn't just for nothing. But this movement forward, if we were able to make it so everyone was able to get this education that they needed to get into a career, get into something, we'll have to take them further. And the people on the bottom still had guaranteed shelter, had guaranteed food, water, heat, electricity. They had all these things, even on the bottom, and the top could still be way up here, but the people at the bottom would be better off. You know? So that when you started, you didn't have to go from nothing. And if we could build a culture, this idea where everyone was the same, where it didn't matter about anything, like the color of your skin, that everyone realized that they're a human being, that to do something to cruel to someone else, there was a human. It was insane, whether or not it was war or desperation.